Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. It is your trusted GM, Brian, and we are welcoming you back to another one of our Bloodlords run-through. Episode 2. You know, I'm really gotta say that now that we've finally gotten this thing underway and actually started to get the feel of some of the mechanics in-game, I gotta say I'm really excited about it. I really do like this system. You know, I want you guys to write into the show at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com. Let me know what you guys think of Pathfinder 2's mechanics. I gotta say that I'm really impressed. I like this 3-action economy. I like to see where it goes from there. I like feeling like you have more options besides just standing static and just trading blows. It really incites a lot of creativity with the player base. So let me know what you guys think. Also, I want to remind everybody, as we start coming closer to the holidays, I know like years down the line with this being in our archives backlog, it's not going to matter, but as we get closer to the holidays, we're going to find ourselves stretched a little thin for material. That doesn't mean we're not going to have material. We just might run a few shorties for you guys. Some to kind of fill in the dead zone where we can't have all the hard slingers around the virtual eye of destiny in our digital rage room. But just like we've done before with Delta Green and other APs, we'll probably end up doing something like that. In fact, I know Ratkey's got a little something in his back pocket there that he wants to throw at a few of us, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So why don't we just warm up our dice and top off our glasses. Roll the Hard 20 podcast presents episode 2 of our Bloodlords run through. And like I said, let me know how we're doing.
Like, oh, come here.
I'm like, buddy, I'm on the way. It's gonna be fine. I'm right there.
Dude, I just lost Junior.
That fucker out of here.
His dog was barking.
I guess so. Copper pulled the plug.
Yeah, Copper.
Yeah, so it's been a crazy ass week, dude.
Yeah, that's nuts.
It's like, dude, it's like one thing after another. Data center, big fire, and then later in the day we had this huge fiber cut between two of our facilities, and it's like, fuck.
Well, you definitely got to increase your fiber intake.
Yeah.
June, you're going to stick around for a little longer than 30 seconds or what?
Well, shit, man. I thought I said the wrong thing. I got booted off the island that fucking fast. Canceled.
Did you get booted?
No, you know what? When you hit the record thing, I think I accidentally hit leave instead of got it. I think that's why I got booted out.
Oh.
Subconsciously.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's like fucking hot cancel crew over here.
You have
canceled.
You have mail.
All right.
I'll tell you.
Pull up my.
Yeah, you got canceled, bro. You better
canceled hard.
Get that Twitter channel verified for $8 a month.
I'm trying, man.
What? They're charging for Twitter now?
Elon wants to make it subscription based
For professional accounts.
for professional accounts verified.
So topical.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say for firing half of his staff and crew, and then opening up a hiring sign shortly after.
Guy needs to buy a few Starbucks or something.
You heard he came into Twitter and like pretty much just got rid of like a good portion of his employees.
You know what he probably did? Was he probably rolled a D20. You're
He was like, you, sir, playing Galaga. You thought we didn't see you. You're out.
You're out.
Actually, he rolled a 1, a critical failure, because that's what he is doing right now, is critically failing.
Well, you know, it's his somebody's money, I guess. I don't know whose money that is, but
It's Mars money. He's using that new bucks. Are you guys hit by another storm? Is that what I'm catching on this tread here?
Hey, according to Microsoft Windows, it's 38 miles away from me. So if I get sucked out of this window behind me,
you know why?
It's been pretty bad all week. Today has probably been the worst. I ended up leaving work at like noon though, because it was so slow, but my feet were soaked, like not just shoes but socks and toes.
it's coming in the bays and whatnot.
Yeah,
You guys
it's
flooded?
The shop is whoever laid this foundation obviously didn't drink enough Budweiser because
Oh, damn.
instead of it flowing out of the shop, it funnels into the center of the shop.
Oh, so they got their drainage all fucked up.
Yeah, well, the
Their
drains are in the
inclines and
middle of the
stuff.
in the shop, but even still, I mean the foundation angles because you come in on both sides of the shop. It's not like the old one, like yours, where you drive down the middle and partition off. This you actually drive in through the bays, and
Oh,
all the wind is blowing in the water, and everything just drains right to the center, and it's just like a large puddle. So I'm trying to do those headlamp recalls on the Tundras, and I got to get the extension cord up off the ground so I don't like die. You know,
Final Fantasy this shit.
Seems legit.
Or Final
it's
Dip.
it's just fucking crazy. But
What
anyway,
are we doing here? What are we doing?
I love your comment.
He's the king now. For those of you listening,
Kong King. Or is it King Kong?
Sam always looked like a badass, even when he was rocking the mullet in high school.
Mullet's a badass.
that's right. They're just
Every
catching on
guy in
here.
a Camaro had one that I know of.
Yeah, bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro. It's a great song.
Damn.
getting screaming blowies in my bitchin' Camaro. Hell yeah. And dropping
Oh.
the soccer moms off afterwards.
Fucking
Oh, yeah.
Sam's even got his fucking motorcycle club jacket on.
He does.
Yeah, are
What's
we
the
getting
back
roll-
of that? What's your rank there, man
What's
of
your
war?
bottom
Where's your
rocker
chapter?
Or
Yeah.
chapter. This is the hard 20 chapter.
So
The Texas edition.
let me ask all you guys. So we just started
7.
book 1 of Bloodlords. How's everyone feeling with the tone of book 1? I know we're just starting out, but get that feel of this depraved land, this nation of undead.
First, I was afraid. Then I was, petrified.
Gee.
I'm loving it so
Oh,
far.
boy.
You wonder why you got booted.
I like the energy.
I do
like
too.
the energy of this crew.
Yeah. I like fresh starts.
This town's dead. Oh, thank you.
Got it. I'm only giving out 1 gold to Blue, and it wasn't for it though.
I already got one from last week.
Let me let me read us in, and we'll begin our play. Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. It is I, your trusted GM Brian, and with me, the Hard Slingers.
Yeah. Knuckle
Episode
busting.
2 of our Bloodlords run through. So last episode, the 4 of you were introduced to each other after arriving at the residence of Madame Berline Haldoli, a Bloodlord of Geb. She requested that 4 of you investigate the Ergagh farm, which was a zombie-operated farm that was under her purview that suddenly stopped meeting its shipments. She had mentioned to you guys that she had sent another group of individuals out there to find out what had happened and why the farm was missing these shipments, and they were never heard from again. They just never returned. So, 16 miles and more than a half day later, you guys finally came upon the farm and saw it for the wreck that it was. Basically just left in shambles by who knows what. Khan, you scaled the wall to get a better view and noticed the disarray within, as well as 2 zombies wandering near the front gate within the confines of this farm, who both began heading towards an impaled individual that was suspended against the north wall. And this is where we will pick up right now. So Khan,
That's
you're
the
still...
one we noticed is the cousin. Huh?
Yep. The way I described him with the
Little
red
red
curly hair, the bare feet with hair upon them, short stature. Most likely this is probably Berline's cousin, Brodek.
All right. Is anyone else on the wall with me? No, y'all are back hanging out. I'll jump down real quick and let them know what I see. All right. We got two meat sacks walking around. One of the little looks like the cousin of our lady that's employing us is stuck to a wall. He ain't looking too good.
Does he look like he's still alive?
I wouldn't say so. He's got a big stake through him. Stuck to the wall. Impaled.
before we go rushing into this place, what do you guys know about zombies? This is their property. We can't go in and just destroy their property. How do we take these things down?
Why can't we just walk in? Look at us. Look at us. We have Khan.
No. You're misunderstanding what I'm saying. We can't go in and just rip them to shreds. This is their property. Remember, we were sent up here to get this stuff back. If we go
Isn't
up there
this
and
Lady
kill these
Burline's
things,
property?
yes.
Didn't she tell us to come here?
What I'm trying to say is we
Open
can't go
door
in there and just
policy.
kill them.
Well, they're already dead.
Are any of you guys catching my meaning here?
I am. Basically, the
Yeah.
zombies
What
are
I-
the property.
No. So
Oh.
what is there? A,
No,
like a,
I'm wrong.
A nature roll?
Oh,
No,
no,
is there a nature roll or something I could do to understand? Like, if we drop these things and incapacitated or unconscious, do they come back, or are they just gone?
Oh, you
gotta
want to
have a
know?
brain,
Oh,
right?
because you don't know what zombies are about. Go ahead and fuck. Why don't you guys email me these fucking questions? It's okay because most of this shit gets edited out anyways.
Say
We
they
gotta recover
arise
the
in the
food,
moment.
right?
What's up,
Yeah.
brother?
They arise at the moment. It's not like we know this ahead of time.
I know, right?
We're here to recover the food, right? We're here to get the bull Mogusto.
Mogusta.
So maybe no Mogusta. That's a girl
Mhm.
bull. Then.
You
You
know-
have a girl bull.
Where's that fucking mute button? what kind of check that I would make? I would make a survival check.
Okay.
Let's
So-
do
doesn't
that. Didn't that make sense?
Yeah.
maybe for a bloodthirsty GM.
I'm trained in survival, so Rena gets a 14 on a survival check if it is.
Okay, you know that once you drop these shambling meat sacks, they're probably not going to get back up.
So she kind of relates that to the crew. She's like, you got to understand, they use these things as farm workers. If we just destroy them, we're destroying their property. Part of the reason we're up here is to corral them so they can continue to use these things. Do you understand?
Is that what she said?
They're all like, it's like a little bird just going over all of your heads.
No, is that what she said? I thought we were here to get the cousin, the bull, secure the food, and anything else is a casualty.
Yeah, that's what I put in my notes. Corral the remaining zombie workers.
What she had said was find out why the farm had stopped producing,
Mm-hmm.
see what it takes to get the farm back up to speed, see what you can do to fix whatever's wrong with it, find out what happened to her cousin Broderick, and be careful of Magusta.
Oh,
She
then let's fuck
raised
them
her.
up.
Yeah, I have fixed farm is what I wrote.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, we'll get new zombies. We'll
And
make
it's
'em-
at your discretion as to whether or not you think that these zombies are actually part of that farm that you need to fix.
Hey, there's people walking around all over. We can turn into zombies, right?
Do you think we
Got a
should scout
question,
around a
Skip?
bit, or just go in right here? We know where the Brydeck's at. We can get him and throw him over the wall. That's one thing of our quest done. He ain't going nowhere.
You think these zombies are smart enough to move around? How'd they look to you, Khan? Did they
Shambling
have
mounds of meat.
no sense of direction?
I wasn't up there long enough to see. They just looked like they were meandering around.
Actually, I did mention that they were moving towards the impaled individual.
Do we hear any like eating?
Screaming?
Go and make a perception check, everybody. Sorrel?
24.
Dang. Renya?
19.
Sebastian?
10.
Khan?
I'm only 17.
So everybody with the exception of Sebastian just hears the moaning, kind of subdued. Occasionally you hear like a wet mulching sound.
I think
Really-
if he was still with us, he'd be making a lot more noise than that.
Khan, what do you think? Do you think we can safely get up this wall and drop down and maybe element a surprise?
Easy enough. If you can climb walls, little man.
I don't know.
I'll help
I-
you up.
Okay. I'm down. Crawl up onto your back.
I'll
you
grab the
need to
little
be-
man, master blaster him on the back, and help push him up.
Rena's gonna pull out the rope from her pack.
We do have
She's just
gates
like,
too.
Yeah. I kind of like to check the gate. That's a good point.
Okay.
Like I always said, nobody ever checks the gate to see if it's locked. They always want to kick it in. So,
Come on, let's scale the walls. Let's be men.
yeah. Dual assault.
So you walk up to these large doors. I think I described them being, each door was 20 feet wide with a 5-foot door right at the lip where they each meet, 5 foot on each side. And it looks like the doors push inwards, both the big ones and the small ones within the larger doors.
So can she give it a push, but she's not going to do a full strength push, like loud, like a stealthy push.
So she just wants to push to see
just enough to see if it's got give, if it's going to open, or if it's just straight up locked.
Okay. Pushes on it, and you notice that it feels as though it's latched somewhere. Most likely on the other side, in fact.
All right.
Sorrel, you on the wall?
You put me, yeah. I'm up on the wall looking down, seeing what's going on. Can I tell with Rena pushing on the door, have the zombies seen or detected maybe that somebody's on the other side of the door? Or better yet, do they know that we're there?
One of them actually starts to move towards the door to see what's going on. You being up on the wall with Khan, notice that the other one is over by that impaled corpse. He kind of looks over at his buddy. You see that he's got like half of a jaw in his mouth that he's kind of mawing on there. But you do see that one has gone towards the door. One of the two.
Rena.
And she looks over, up.
Back away from the door. I'm like loud whispering down. I think they know that we're here.
So she'll take a couple steps backwards, gives a thumbs up.
You like that loud whispering there, Brad?
Yeah, I like that.
We'll see how
Stage
smart these
whisper.
things are. See if they can open doors.
All right, she's gonna pull out a rope and start throwing it up.
After a few moments, you see the zombie kind of walk over and just shoulder its way against the door a few times, not really using any type of motor skills really to try to unlatch anything, just kind of pushing on it, stops for a moment, pushes on it a little harder, stops for a moment, and just kind of stares at it for a few minutes. The other one, meanwhile, is still going to town on this halfling that's been impaled, making his way from the jaw to the cheek, starting to get into some of the ear.
And that's all I can see from the wall, that area?
That's all you're able to see, yeah, because anything else beyond that circle at the northern part of whatever this building is that's buttressed against the eastern wall, you can't really see beyond.
Okay, it's a
I'm
building
trying to
there.
figure out, whoops.
Amazing map work, by the way.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, that's all you're able to see at that point. And there's another semi-building, that's in the center of the farm that you can't see beyond either. So between those two buildings, it really cuts off anything else looking to the south without you sitting on top of the doors themselves and trying to get a southern view downwards.
Is the on the northern end of that building, is it solid wall or is there a window or a door?
The walls are completely solid.
Okay. And does the roof lead all the way up to the top edge of the 20-foot wall, I think it was? So you have a building, it's buttressed up against the eastern wall. Does the roof come all the way to the top?
I'm going to say it does not. I'm going to say it, because the wall itself is 20 feet tall.
Yep.
I'm going to say that this building is only has a ceiling of 10 feet.
Okay.
It's halfway up the wall.
Is it flat roof or is it,
It is flat.
sloped? Okay, it's flat.
It is flat.
So, Khan, do you see the building? Maybe that's a good vantage point for us to get a better look of what's going on in this courtyard.
Yeah. Maybe we get Ren up here and start sending some feathers at these things. No
Great
need to
place
get our
for
knuckles bloody until we need to.
Where's
Break it
Sebastian?
quiet.
Where's
Yeah.
Sebastian?
Once we get rid of the one, I'll open the gate. Let him in. I don't know how little dwarf man wearing all that armor and stuff. He might be a little heavier to pull up a wall than a little gnomeling and a lady vampire. What you call yourself again?
She's a damn fear.
Damn fear. You damn
Yeah.
fear.
And she's like, I'm gonna parkour right up that bitch. Don't worry.
Do it.
Yeah. I think the rope is more for you guys' benefit. She's like cracks the hands and just bing bing bing. Can I climb up the wall, Brian?
Yeah, why don't you give me that athletics check, please?
Oh baby, that's an 18 on the dice.
Damn.
So that is
You
an
s-
18.
Yeah, you see her scamper up this wall, just
And
nestles
like-
her hands into it. Is it an 18 total?
Yes.
You
She's
have-
dex based, not strength. The acrobatics is amazing, though, if I can argue for a dexterity sort of situation.
No, what I was going to actually argue for is as you get about 3/4 of the way up this thing, either Khan,
Khan
Or
reaches
s-
down.
yeah,
Throws his arm
or
out.
Sorrel reach down and give me a roll. Give me a strength check on that.
I'm very weak. You don't want me doing it.
Hard 20, baby.
Yeah.
Hard 20.
Oh yeah.
So, Rena, as you start climbing up the wall, you almost make it to the top and start to slide down, and you see this burly hand come down and grab you by the wrist and basically just like, come with me if you want to live, and start pulling you up to the top of the wall.
And fling you across.
Yeah. And she doesn't
Right
even.
into
yeah.
the waiting arms.
Oh, God. Turns into a ghost moment.
Come
isn't
with
it?
me, Rain. I'll show you a real man.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Renee, you left your rope down, correct?
Mhm.
Sebastian would like to scale the rope and try to climb the wall.
Okay, go ahead and make your.
Strength?
I was gonna say, throw the rope to one of the people, or unless you want to try to grappling hook that thing, in which case I'd have you make a skill check on that.
I can grapple it for him, right? Just hook it up.
Yeah. So you toss it up. Khan grabs the rope, kind of ties it around some of the protrusions of the wall. Go ahead and make your either athletics or acrobatics.
Right. Oh, fuck. Of course I rolled something crappy. I rolled a 10.
10. Now you just
Too
not
heavy.
making it up there. Yeah, you just not no upper body strength there.
Con, are you holding that rope?
It's attached to the wall. I can help lift you if you need it.
That's a 23 if I attempt again.
Okay.
I'll help pull him up now that we're
So in
all
unison,
on
you
this wall.
eventually all you crows get up on the wall, and you guys still see the same thing. Of course, now all of you are seeing these meat puppets kind of wandering around. That one has left the front door and is just kind of like milling about.
Which direction?
He moved about 20 feet to the south. He's actually almost out of your view.
You want to jump to the roof, Sorrel?
Whoa, hold on. Look, what kind of roof do we have here, Con? Is this a thatched roof? Is it a
The
solid
roof is
What-
just the top of the ceiling, man.
I know, but we don't. Look, we don't need
You
to
ever had
stick to-
pancakes?
So, can I tell? Is this a thatched or a solid roof?
It's got a lot of dirt, a lot of debris from the fields that have blown over through the years. It's really difficult to tell if it's solid or not. Or if maybe it's made out of stone, maybe it's made out of mud, maybe it's made out of wood.
Con, we should.
Without
We should
without putting any weight on it, you really can't tell whether or not it's going to hold your weight.
How much do you weigh? Like 50 pounds?
If that.
I've seen alley cats bigger.
Con, we should be careful on this roof.
I'm not
You know,
going on it.
I'll go down. I'm small
Really?
enough. Yeah.
As they're doing all this,
Yeah.
Rena has the bow out and she's not
Feather
taking a
him.
shot yet, but she's just like studying, just picking out that first target, just waiting for the moment to strike.
I would start out of character. Let's start feathering some of these things. I want to jump down as soon as you do. I'm holding back all of my kindness from running in and just punching them because I don't want to die because I don't have any armor on. So we got to get the dwarf down there, you on the wall feathering, got Sorrel on the roof. doing some magic gnome shit?
Hell yeah. So she's just like, tell me when.
Oh, Ryder wants to say something.
I was gonna say I'll let you get one shot off before we go into initiative.
Surprise round. Does he get any plus for surprise?
The first target will be considered flat-footed, so he'll have a negative. You'll have a +2 to your attack because he'll have a -2 to his AC.
First combat of the AP, bitches.
Is there a comma in that sentence?
Are you? So she's like, are you ready?
Born.
Let's do this.
Get those zombie fuckers.
Sebastian's still down below, right?
I'm up on the roof with you guys.
Oh, you're up.
Or on the not on the
Wall.
roof, on the
We're on the
wall.
wall. Okay.
Defending the wall.
Come on, Jon Snow. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, she's gonna take a shot at
All right.
the closest zombie, the one that sort of was moving to the south.
Okay.
Yeah, so she will hunt prey on that guy, and then she's gonna take the hunted shot.
I'm waiting on you.
Okay. First one is a 20, dirty.
Okay. Now you only get one
That's
shot,
funny.
so roll your damage.
Okay, so he's gonna take 11.
11. You see this arrow just stick him right in midsection. And let's get into some initiative.
Hell yeah.
About time. Enough of this bullshit. Sorrel.
11.
Rena.
I am also only 17.
Con.
5. Sorry, there's something in my throat.
De La Cruz.
17.
So
only 17.
Young and free.
you two guys roll
Two
your
different songs,
D20s. Unless you guys have a preference who wants to go first, whether it's De La Cruz
nice.
or Rena.
Roll off.
Roll off, baby.
All right.
It's gonna sound like bullshit, but I got a 17.
I got a 10.
Okay. So
Got to get that little dwarven meat shield out there and start tanking people for us. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you.
Kong, don't you leave us.
It's already over the wall.
So, Rena, you took your first shot, definitely got both of their attention. What would you like to do?
All right, so she's gonna just keep laying into the same guy to the south.
Okay.
Oh, that is a hard 20, son.
Yes.
Oh,
Dig
Stupid zombie.
All right, he's gonna take 9.
9. You see him teeter and actually fall.
Nice.
So,
Knew these things were horses.
So she will turn her attention to the other zombie that's over closer to the dying or dead halfling, and she'll hunt prey on him. And then that's going to be a 17.
now, is that a negative?
Nope. Oh, yes, you're right. I'm sorry. That's going to be 12.
That hits?
Damn, okay. 7 damage on that one. Just going for another hit. So that would be a 9 total.
Oh, that's gonna miss. Miss.
What did you hit with before?
Oh, do
An arrow.
Was it
Sebastian.
12, you said?
Yeah. Don't metagame my game.
Just asking you, boy.
Sebastian's jumping down the wall, sword and shield in hand, and going to meet up where Renee's at and check on the
Now, hold on a
Spear.
second.
It is on the wall.
You're gonna jump down a 20-foot wall?
Oh, fuck it. I'll go on the roof. I'll move my way to the roof. And then you said that was 10 feet.
10 feet below, yeah.
10 feet below.
Okay.
And then the ceiling there is 10 feet.
Yep.
So I should be able to jump from there to the ground safely.
Okay, well, hold on a
correct?
second. So you jump on the roof, and
Oh,
the
shit.
roof collapses. I need for you to make a reflex save.
Told you,
Alright.
Weaver.
Nice. All right, +5. All right. Ooh, that is not going to be good with a 14.
14. Fail. You take 3 points of damage as you burst through this roof and land right on this hard ground. You see just trampled straw all around you in this building, which is 20 feet. In fact, let me here it goes.
Can-
Balls.
Can I just say, that was
No.
fucking smart, man. Golf clap. None of us thought of that shit.
Of jumping on the roof?
No, the shit would collapse. I was ready to get all over it.
So Sebastian, you see that you're in this worn out, busted up, looks like a stall that you would keep animals in. It's 20 feet from east to west by probably about 80 feet from north to south. You just see trampled straw all over the floor. You see dirt, you see fecal matter and all this other stuff. And I actually don't have it, but you see another lumbering zombie start making his way towards you. Do you have any other moves left in your array?
I do. So I think what I can do right now at this moment, because jumping onto the roof was one. Standing up is, should I lie prone? I would assume so, just
Yes,
because I
you
fell
are
through
prone.
the roof. Okay. So stand up, second action, and third, I'm just going to raise my shield. And that would be my third. That way I can get my additional +2 circumstantial.
Very good. This zombie that's in this room with you looks up as this individual, basically manna from heaven, falls down to feed him. And he looks at you and shambles over towards you and begins his attack. Sorry, I got to get all this shit handled. This
Guy
is
was
the hard-
obviously just using the shitter, man. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You're just gonna fall in on him.
No, he was just kind of wandering around in there. But he does like what has been given to him.
Short
And he
ribs.
tries to just barehand you. 22 to hit
Ooh, that's going to hit.
for 5 points of damage. And he actually grabs you as he does this. I think he's going to actually try to bite you as well. And this is going to be at -5 to hit. It's a 15 on the die. So it makes it 10 plus 7. So 17 to hit.
17's going to miss.
Oh, it misses. Good deal. Good deal. So he's trying to. The other.
Heath busting off on armor.
Yeah. The other one that's over by the impaled halfling leaves the halfling as he turns and notices these 3 individuals on the wall and starts moving over that way. And that's really all he can do is just make the move over that way. Sorrel, you just witnessed your buddy fall through the roof of this annexed building. Rena's already firing down.
Do I have line of sight to Sebastian from my vantage point?
No, imagine that he just, when he hit that roof, he just went
Punctured him.
like right through a sinkhole, like boom. So there's, even though the rest of the roof is still there, there's just like this dark hole where it was
Okay.
once all this thatched weeds and whatnot.
Do we hear sounds of combat?
No, not yet. No, you don't hear any weapons banging around.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to focus on the zombie that I can see, and I'm going to cast Disrupt Undead. You're going to have to make a Fortitude save, 17 difficulty.
22.
Okay, so that fails miserably.
Half damage for 20.
Points or
On the dwarf.
So I'm gonna move south along that wall to get a little closer to Rena to see that one keeping kind of view of the one zombie and see if I can get closer where I can see our comrade Sebastian on the ground.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I'm
even
done. Those
getting.
are-
I was
Go
going to say, even getting closer, you're not going to be able to see because it's at least still 10 feet. And I figured where he went, you'd have to almost get on the roof to look down in the hole to see what's
Yeah,
going on.
shimmy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm closer to Rena. I'm done with my actions.
Con.
Okay. Let's see. So is that how far away the zombie is from me?
Yes, 25 feet away from the wall, and you guys are 20 feet up. So
All right. Well, I will drop down for my move. Do I need to do anything in particular for that?
Make an athletics
Athletics?
check. Yeah.
All right, looking up 11 plus 6. So 17.
17. Okay, you
Yeah.
can take some damage. You take 4 points of damage as you hit the ground.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay, you can stay up there with the 4 points of damage. That's cool. But you kind of twist your ankle a little, put your back against the wall, support yourself. So you're still standing.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Now I
You
will
still
run
have
over-
movement in your flurry if you want.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do is run over to the zombie right there, to the I guess that's east of, or sorry, west of me.
Yes, to the west.
Do flurry of blows. 17.
Will hit.
All right, damage on that is 66. Okay.
60.
Damn.
D6. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah,
You said
66. It's dragon slaying flurry
Throwing
of blows, by the
fucking
way.
fireballs at you.
Well, 6. That's 9, and 6, so 15.
15. So basically you just...
And then I'll move.
Yeah, give me a description of how you annihilate this zombie with your knuckles.
I drop down, twisted ankle. I fall down, and then I see him lumbering towards me, and I go, "Sure you can!" Just like fly up and like dragon punch him, and then kick him with the weak ankle on the way down.
All right, and there's your move.
That's my weak foot.
Rena.
So I think seeing the supposed failure of our comrade, she's gonna move a little bit farther down the wall and try to kind of hit this roof where the wall is, where I'm thinking there's gonna be more structure, but she wants to get off the wall and kind of use that to like hop down to the ground, but outside of the building. Athletics check.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a 6.
Yeah, that is not going to work for you. Oops.
Can I argue that would be, I could use acrobatics for that?
For getting down the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, do
Just because
acrobatics if you want.
I'm a lot better at it. So it'd be a 12 with the acrobatics.
Okay, so you're still going to take damage then.
Okay. Should she go through the roof?
Oh, she jumped on the roof. Yeah, she's still going to take this damage. 6 points of damage.
Oh, fuck. All right. So she basically, it's like a hop, skip, and a jump. She jumps down to the roof, and then she jumps down next to where Khan is.
We're all dropping like friggin' logs, dude. Sorrow, jump.
So with the rest of her action, I think she's just going to move over to where the halfling is and start inspecting him. And she's like, Sebastian, where are you?
Careful, he might be bitey.
Can I hear him from the building?
Well, are you whispering this, or what are you screaming, Sebastian?
Yeah, she'll say it loudly because she's wondering, this is all taking 15 seconds or whatever, but she's thinking she should have seen him come out at this point. But she's like, Sebastian, are you good? Where you at?
I fell through the building. I got a chomper on my ass. He's dead meat in a bit.
She's gonna whistle to the other guys, and like she's gonna point, and she'll head there next.
I'm going to cut
Put
this
it on
out.
smoother.
Quiet. I'm going to.
No,
cut
I
this
was
stuff.
talking about our initial first round. Like we're dropping off walls into roofs and spraining ankles and shit.
You start seeing more of the farm available to you.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
Oh boy.
So as you move closer to the body, Rena, you notice more of the farm being revealed to you. You can see that the structure that Sebastian had fallen through is the one that's against the eastern wall. Like I explained it before, it's 20 feet away from the wall, like builds off the wall for 20 feet and goes down for, 20, 40, for 50 feet with an open door in its western wall that leads out onto the farm itself. You see that the farm itself is just in mass disarray. You see kind of in the center of this large farm what looked like was maybe once a training area for wild animals The fence is just broken and laying on the ground to the south of your position. You see to the west of your position, along the full length of that northern wall, it goes and ends at the western wall. You see 2 large silos. Those are 2 of the 4 that you saw when you were first approaching the farm. But what really gets your attention are these 2 rabid, wild-looking hounds that have taken an interest in you calling out Sebastian's name. They're about 30 feet away from you to your west.
Damn. On the spot. Look at that.
She's like,
Fucking.
what the hell are they using these things for? Plowing fields?
Plowing invaders. Sebastian, you hear this calling of your name from outside of this structure you're in. But right now, you got to deal with something right in front of you.
First action, closing that door. No, just kidding. Going to attack the cruncher next to me.
Okay.
It's going first attack, 11 to hit.
Miss.
Oh, second attack. Wow, I'm rolling junk. 10. And
Maybe. Come on.
I'm gonna take.
R20.
No, should I roll it? Nah, I'm gonna hold my shield up again. At least it gives me a little bit of coverage.
Without knowing the definition of what this shield is or what you're doing, only that meat's back on the menu, boys. He immediately begins to we need to rewind this, including your attack, because you're grabbed.
I'm grappled.
You are
Yeah.
grabbed. Yeah,
Oh,
I totally forgot about that. So before you do an attack, you have to break the grasp. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. Let me see if I could pull up my numbers. I know there were 10.
Yeah, that's
They're
going to
both
be
fails, they're
that's going to
fine.
be a strength.
Okay. Strength check. All right, let's go strength check. Ooh, I am rolling junk. That is a 9 for the strength check.
Yeah, you're just not being let go. He's still holding on tight. You still have 2 more moves. So you could attempt it again, but you'll be making them at negatives.
Okay, what would I be making it as a negative? A negative,
Still -5.
-5?
Yeah, for each
Okay.
one.
Let's try one
Compounded.
more. Oh, hell yeah. 17 on the die. So 12?
Fail.
Zombies
add
are
your
all wearing
pluses?
plate mail, baby.
Yeah. And I can't raise anything and I can't move. So at a -10 now, right?
Yeah.
That is a 16.
Damn.
You break free of it.
Damn.
Well, he is.
Well played, dwarf. Now stand
looks
there
at
and get
you.
attacked.
Now get
Kind of
eaten.
stupidly, and does actually try to attack you again with its fist. And hits with an 18 on the die.
That, oh yeah. Wait, let me see. Let me double check. Is it-
All right. For 6 points of damage, and he grabs you again.
Yes, 18.
And he's going to try the bite again, the meal that keeps on giving at a negative.
What was the damage for the first tech?
6.
6? Okay.
That is going to be a 12 to hit, which you'll
12's gonna miss.
miss. And it's so stupid, it's going to try again anyways. Just, and that's like a negative, completely negative. Just keeps missing as you keep trying to squirm away from him. The hounds begin to close in on you, Rena. The first one moves towards you and attempts to bite you.
Now that there's combat, do we hear the dwarf is fighting in there? So we can boogie to go help him?
You just hear.
Yeah, you totally hear it. There's no doubt about that.
Just sounds like he's like taking a dump.
The first one goes to attack you, Rena, biting you to try to. With a 2 on the die, totally misses.
Stupid dog.
Second attack, -5, so it's 13, 19.
That is a hit.
That is a hit.
Jeez.
For 5 points of damage.
She does not like that.
And I'm going to need you to make a reflex save.
A reflex is a lonely. That's got a 19.
19, okay.
Hell yeah.
You managed to
Yes, sir.
stay on your feet. The other one doubles his distance, but is unable to get all the way there as it reserves an attack on you, Con.
Yukon. I ain't from Canada. I'm from the streets.
Sorrel.
Is a rope still up here that Rena used
It is.
by chance?
Yeah, she didn't take it.
First thing, let's see, that's the dog that is in front of Khan, right?
Yes,
To the west of the wall.
that's
Oh,
correct.
Con it.
20 feet from the wall, 10 feet from Con.
Okay, and where was that rope? Was it on the north end that it was used?
I'm just going to say he left it up there close by where you guys were at.
Okay,
I
but
assumed
it's,
it was the cornerstone area. 'cause
but
that's
it's
where I
hanging on
originally
the
jumped
other,
up.
but it's hanging on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, it's dangling down off that side. That's correct.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my action to move closer to that corner, and I'm gonna reposition the rope so that it's on the inside.
Okay.
What does it? Just take one action for that?
Yeah, just one action.
Okay, one action, and then I will take my next move action, and I will scurry down the rope to be at the floor of this area, right in the corner, behind Khan over his right shoulder, northeast corner of the courtyard.
Got it.
Okay. Do I need to take athletics to scurry down that rope?
Yeah, make an athletics check.
This is gonna suck because I'm untrained in athletics. We'll see. 11.
11. Fail as you start sliding down this rope at a rapid pace. And you take 2 points of damage.
That
The
nothing.
most difficult enemy has been gravity so far.
At least I use the rope. All you guys, man, freaking, we're gonna jump down 20 feet.
I
Some of
jumped
us are
10
heroes.
onto the roof.
Sorrel, you still have one action left. So,
So I am going to move in behind Khan, head south, and I'm gonna with that I'm gonna try to gain lesser cover,
okay.
which gives me a +1 to my AC.
Behind me.
Behind you,
I see how we're playing, little one.
not like up your ass behind you, but close enough.
Soon.
Con.
What does that mean?
Khan enters the stance of the alley cat, which is just tiger stance. And he engages with the
Sorrel.
doggy. Dog versus cat. So let me,
Bring it on.
can I move up? Gotta switch to move. So there's move, and then we'll do an attack.
Cat versus
11.
dog.
11 plus, 6. So 17.
17 will hit.
It's like the favorite number of this group. So it's 1d8. 5 plus 3 is 8.
8 points.
Yes, and since I am here and there is nowhere to run, for the dog has me cornered, I will do another attack. That one only is a 6.
That one does not make it, Con. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Rena.
All right, so she's going into like human calculator mode. She's looking at the dog. She's looking at the gate, trying to, can she get up the gate? Could she do some kind of cool parkour stuff? And, very quickly in a snap of an instant, she just takes off running back towards the wall because she sees that rope is there. And as exciting as it is, she's just going to move all the way over and use the rope to get back up because she's got to get some bodies. in
Do you
between.
have enough movement to get all the way to the corner?
If I use all
Three
three of my
moves.
actions, yes, I could get all the way over with 2 and then up with 1.
Okay.
I warn you, the gravity in that area is very difficult.
Yes.
As you start climbing this, go ahead and make your athletics check.
All right, baby. Ooh, 17, my friend.
All right, you scurry up this thing.
It's an evening with Winger.
Yes.
There's your episode title, Brian. I know we're not doing it.
Tip says
Evening with
hi.
Winger.
Hell yes.
Sebastian, grappled once again.
Gonna try to break free. Strength
I wish
check.
you would.
16.
16, you break free from it
Hell
again.
yes, dwarf.
Hell yeah. About time. I'm going to take my attack. Come on, give me something good. 17 to hit.
That
Whoa.
will hit.
No,
Yes.
17, son.
All right, perfect.
17
And
all
that
night,
is
man.
We're
Pounding
going back
the
through
meat
and
bag.
listening, counting all
That's
these 17s.
11 points of damage, slashing damage.
Okay. It's still up. It's still alive.
All right, let's see. Second attack, 9 to hit, which will miss.
Yes, that's going to miss.
And I am actually going to use my movement and move closer towards the door.
You are done, actually, my friend.
Oh, that's right. Strength, 2 attacks.
Yes. But rather than him let you go, he's grown rather fond of you. So he's going to still attack you yet again. With a 14 on the die for a 21 to hit
Ooh, that will hit. I got excited. I was like, nah, misses.
for 7 points of damage, and he grabs you yet again.
Ooh.
He's going to attempt this bite that he's been trying all night and just can't seem to satiate this hunger of his. And he rolls a 1 and actually lets you go.
Ooh, very
That is his
generous.
fumble. His fumble is to let you go. But he
Fumble
doesn't know,
door.
so he's going to try to hit you yet again at a negative 10. And I rolled a 10, so he totally
it's
misses
20.
you.
Never mind.
Negative 20. But rather than let that go that way, the hound that is on Khan attacks him for a 17 to hit.
Total?
Yes.
Doggy misses.
Oh,
Khan has an 18.
it's going to
You know
try
what I mean.
18's legal,
second-
baby.
It's going to try a second attack. And that just makes it worse. And at that point, he's not even going to bother with that.
Does
but
he run away as a coward?
He doesn't run away, but the other hound, let's see. What's
Oh, the
distance?
one Reyna left me with, yes.
Yes.
Shut up, meat shield.
Give me a distance on that, guys. What's his distance
On the other dog,
from you guys to that guy? 30.
30.
Okay, so he can make it to Yukon.
Yukon.
He's going to make it to Yukon. He's going to try to attack you.
So you could also go this way.
He could. I didn't even think about that. You know
Roll
why?
up.
Because the hound's not a coward. He misses with the first attack. Second attack, even worse. Third attack, he actually decides to move further to the east, go behind you, Khan,
Jeez,
and
the
stand
real
off against Sorrel. Things are looking pretty dire, folks.
My meat, dire wolf. My meat was a little too tough for the doggy.
Sorrel, you see this wolf right on you. What would you like to do? Or I'm sorry, not a wolf. Damn it, Sammy. You see this zombie hound right in front of you, Sorrel. What would you like to do?
I'm going to move, let's see, from my current position, I'm going to move my entire movement, 25 feet, and I'm going to head west and go up to the north end where the gate by the doors.
Okay.
So I'm going to move 25 feet there. That's one action. And then I am going to cast Burning Hands on the not the wolf, what the fuck's it called?
The hound.
Dire
The
hound.
zombie
The
hound.
that is facing off with King Khan.
All right.
So you need to make a
Reflex.
Yep, reflex.
3.
That is going to fail,
Stupid dog.
and you are going to take 3 points of fire damage.
Okay. Still kicking. Anything else you'd like to do? Still have one more move left.
Other attack.
No, I don't have any more moves. That was Burning Hands was 2 moves,
Oh.
and then my move was 1. Do you
Very
guys
good.
smell burning hair?
Better than
Smells
burning
like the
toast.
old AMC hot dog. Left on the grill all day.
Speaking of
Those are
hot dog,
good.
Con, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. All right. So we got this pooch in front of me trying to bite and all that. We're going to go with the tiger stance. Still in that. Going to do an attack. That is a 12 plus a 6. So 18
That's gonna hit.
for 7 plus 3.
You basically put your fist all the way down its throat.
I fucking Lenny the dog. Here's a nice dog.
Totally grease it.
Where's our dwarf?
The dwarf. The dwarf is indoors. By the way, you still have other things.
Oh, I want to move over to the gates and see if I can open them. Not fling them open, but unbar it. So if we need to skedaddle,
Okay.
that's actually not a manly word. If we need to flee like cowards, we can.
You go to the door and you notice that there's a large bar across the 2 doors, basically keeping the doors from opening. That's the restriction that you were feeling, Rena, as you were pushing against it earlier.
I move, and then can I lift bars or try to?
Yeah, and that doesn't require a strength, just an action in and of itself.
Okay. So then I will lift it and just kind of clank it on the ground. May need to use that as a staff soon.
Rena.
All right. So she is up on top of the wall, and I imagine the zombie hound's just kind of like yapping at her. So she's gonna just look straight down with the bow, and you would think she'd get a bonus, but hard 20, bitch.
Hell yes.
All right. So yeah.
Give me the damage and break out the card.
All right. So with the hard 20, I'm gonna pull a crit card. This one is shoulder wound. Crit effect is until healed, the target is clumsy 1 and enfeebled 2. That's going to be 6 on the dice.
6.
Even more so for a zombie.
Do it max damage, though.
Okay, max damage. So it's going to be a total of 8 damage.
8 damage. All right, no problem.
All right, she's going to go for a second attack. That's a 3 on the dice. And, she's just trying to kill this thing. And a 10 on the dice, but it's a negative 10, so nothing.
Sebastian, locked in this box.
Sebastian needs to get the hell out of this fucking room. But he ain't going down without swinging first. So he's going to take his first attack. 18 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And that is going to be for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And he is going to make his way towards the door. So 20 feet. I think that gets me close to the door, or at least near it.
Should be right on the edge.
Halfway.
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 Oh shit, halfway. So moving there, and I'm going to raise my shield because I need to get out of this room.
Can't you do another run?
Another 20 feet. That would put me right outside the door. Yeah. So I'll use my last 2 movements to get outside the door.
Get outside the door.
Not get to the chopper. Get outside the door.
Get out the
Get
door.
to the door.
Free action to close the door. No, just kidding.
No.
Do not go in there.
You come
Okay.
out all beaten, and we're like, what the hell are you doing? We're getting our asses kicked out here, man.
I don't understand how you guys...
Renee, what do you think I'm doing in here?
Quit playing with gravity. Let's go.
Shut up. I'm trying to figure out how to make these guys do that angle.
What, the snap?
Try to kill you guys. Stop it.
They're running away.
It follows you out the door. And with 25 feet of movement, he gets there.
All right.
It's
It immediately
pretty spry.
attacks you. 21 to hit.
Ooh, I'm down.
with 5 points of damage.
Sebastian falls to
We'll
his
take care of
knees.
you.
Oh,
Through the
To his
roof,
knees.
through his knees.
To his knees. Fucking Chomper got me.
and that is where we will end this session.
What you mean, man? We're in the middle of combat. Ah,
I
fine.
know we are.
You're worried. That's because we were going to get it now. Yeah. When the dogs will come.
Thank you for joining us once again on Roll the Hard 20 podcast. Remember, you can find us and subscribe to the show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Podcasts, and Audible. And if you like what you're listening to, leave us that 5-star rating and review. We've also have a YouTube channel at Roll the Hard 20, so if you're into watching, head on over and hit that subscribe bell. We can also be found in the wild on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so don't forget to look for us there and check us out. You can also contact the show directly at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com or head on over to the website at rollthehard20podcast.com, where you can download the current show directly, pick and choose past shows from our archives, or view our galleries. We've got a lot of stuff posted there, so check us out. And finally, join us on our Patreon page at patreon.com/rollthehard20podcast, where you can become a hard slinger and pick up swag. So until next session, keep your dice warm and your glass topped off as you roll those hard 20s.